Guys, we just got here at ASM in Yokohama, Japan. So this is a S2000 specialty shop, and they have so many S2000s here. Check this out. They have a black one, two yellows, Type R here as well, and a bunch of white ones over there, which we'll go over in a second. I just asked them if we could film, and they said yes. So we're good to go. Starting off here, we have a black one. Looks like it has Advan wheels. I believe this is like a CR edition S2000 in Japan, which I believe is called the Type S. It has CR seats and everything, from my understanding, but you could see the Type S right here. But these are most likely all customer cars. Here's a gray one, non-Type S, but the revised version. Look at this guy, it looks so insane. Fitment and everything. Don't know what this guy is here. It's a Suzuki SUV, but it looks pretty cool too. And then we have a yellow one over here. Look at the mirrors on this guy. Pretty insane. This one looks like it's wrapped. Purple with carbon doors. It could be paint, I'm not sure. T37 Saga's on there. Looks like an NSX style, or it's an ASM steering wheel, my apologies. Some Bridgestone tires, pretty sticky. There. Looks like they're working on a portion there and another S2000 Type S. Here's another one. Pretty awesome. Here's a white one. They have a bunch of white ones, so get prepared for a bunch of white S2000 content. Looks like some of them are for sale too. There's another white one. Here's the Type R, FK8, BBS wheels on that guy. Coming around. There's another white one. I believe this one is for sale as well. 6.2 million yen for this guy. And I believe this is a Type S. Yep, see the Type S badge right there. There's another one that we just saw. And then those guys. So let's walk around to the front and then we'll come inside the shop. So here you have a white one, Type R badge. See the revised AP2, the latest and greatest, similar to mine, prior to the stopping of production. Here's another guy here, white, once again, C28s. Super clean, needs a wash, but everything is super clean. It's like they protected all the cars with the sunshade visor, so they don't destroy, so the sun doesn't destroy the dashboard. And then here's another one here. It's like a different type of pearl white color with the blue soft top, which is pretty unique. I think those are NSX wheels. It looks very similar to the NSX wheels, but I'm not too sure. But let's try to go inside, say hi to a couple of the guys, and see what they have in there. Let me cut to the next clip in just a second. Here we are inside of the shop. They have a bunch of like Recaros, steering wheel shirts and everything in here. In addition to Recaro seats, they also have ASM seats, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Did I see any ASM seats? Nope, just Recaros so far. So everybody's pretty nice. They allowed me to film. Look at this wall over here, the S2000 portrait. ASM. Man, look at this guy. OEM hardtop. Looks like a pearl white color. Steering wheel cover on there. Man, this is insane. It's a white one. Here's some engine builds that they have. Look at this white one, the AP1. So clean, man. This is crazy. Here's like shift knobs and everything that people could purchase. Looks like they sell a big brake kit, clutches, and stuff like that. OEM CR/Type S knob. And then there's some cars for sale here as well. It's pretty cool. Here's their office chair, so you know they're real car guys here. Other than the fact that there's so many S2000s in here. Here's it looks like a race prepped AP1. Man, look at those seats. It's crazy. I can't even imagine. Obviously nobody's probably dealing this guy, but that is crazy. So it has some Advan wheels on there. Total powered with ASM parts engine build. They said not to touch it, so let's not. And then in the shop, as I showed earlier, looks like the gentleman over there, he's working on a Porsche, and there's a race car S2000 here as well, which is pretty awesome. Pretty crazy, guys. It's so clean, man. But absolutely insane. We'll just do one more pan over here of the seats. Oh, there's more seats. Jesus. Check this out. This is nuts. Man. Wow. Prices are similar to the US prices, I believe. They're not, any cheaper or anything like that. If you were to buy it from here, you gotta have it shipped back there anyways. But look at these. These are super clean. I've seen these on a couple older Hondas in the past. Pretty dope. But yeah, this is ASM. Shout out to the guys actually, and thanks to them for allowing me to film their facility, their cars, customer cars and such. It's pretty awesome that they're cool with people filming here. Here you're seeing me at Nissan Global Headquarters, located in Yokohama, Japan. And I wanted to show a couple cars here in particular. The first being this Nissan GTR. The color is incredible. It looks like it had carbon ceramic brakes on there, Alcantara dash, revised interior. This I believe is the latest and greatest, or if not the final R35 GTR that Nissan was going to make. It looks like it had some titanium exhaust there as well, T-spec model, but it just looked incredible. The paint was so nice. The tail lights, signature R35 tail lights, the building was incredible. And then they had a gutted version of the GTR to the left side as well. But here you could see me showing that carbon fiber center console in the interior. And then I step in a little bit over here and try to get a feeling of how it feels to sit in the GTR. But you could see the stitching on the airbag. Like I said before, the Alcantara on the dash, the signature GTR R35 gauges, and the shifter and everything. So this car is pretty nice. I was kind of surprised about obviously the room in the back. You barely could fit anybody in there, but the wrinkles on the seats. I know a lot of people probably get in and out from these guys, but given that there's such a high price tag for this car, there's so much wrinkle on the seats, it's kind of surprising. But you can see the T-spec badge there in the center console, the dry carbon fiber. Not sure if that's legit or not. The steering wheel felt great. And here you see me step out from the car, but it looks like they have some sort of like different headliner on the car as well, and some sort of like bluish leather on the doors. Here's the Nissan Z. This is the new guy. In Japan it's called the Fairlady Z. Like, it has the big brake kit on there. No carbon ceramics, but looks good. Not a huge fan of this color, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good compared to the previous gens. They do call it the Fairlady Z in Japan, but pretty nice. And then here's a Infiniti, in as we know in the US, but in Japan they call this the Nissan Skyline. So the Skyline got broken up and transferred to this type of body style, where the GTR was transferred to the R35, as many of us know. But the paint on this guy was pretty crazy. I never seen this color in the US, and I think they called it the 400. Yep, there goes the badge, the 400R. Nissan Skyline 400R in Japan. Nice brown interior here. Steering wheel looks like Nissan crossover from either the Altima or whatever into Infinity, but this one just has the Nissan badge. I also don't think the US has the brown interior as an option. And then the front bumper is slightly different. I guess they used the Nissan GTR as a base to create this front bumper, which looks pretty good to me. Again, it looks pretty aggressive for what it is. But yeah, this thing looked pretty nice. Different to see. Oh, the taillights were slightly different as well. You could see the circular pattern on those taillights. And then here we have three different classics. You could see the names on those classics down there. I'm not gonna go through it because I don't know much about it, but there's a Datsun right here. Looked pretty cool. Always wanted a Datsun, especially the 510 back in the day. Oh, I think this is the 510 actually, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a 510, but yeah, but these were pretty awesome to see. It's like a blast from the past kind of. But this guy, I believe, was a Nissan. Let's see here. I'm watching the video as I'm doing this audio recording. So, and then this guy, I'm not too sure, but looked pretty cool to me. But it's nice. They had a historical section at the global headquarters, and then the performance cars that we just saw with the R35 GTR, the Fairlady Z, and the Skyline 400R. Then they had their K cars and such, their smaller cars in a separate section. And then in the other section, which I didn't bother going to for this video, was their electric cars, which is honestly, they're trying to convert to electric significantly in Japan based upon my visit. Everywhere you go, you'll see, hybrids or electric cars. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, looking at this Datsun here, it looks pretty awesome. The interior is so badass for what it is, especially from back in the day. And then here you see me walking over to the gutted version of the R35 GTR. So it's to the right, and over here they have their little store. But as we come up to the gutted version, I'm not sure if they chromed out some of these pieces that aren't really chromed out in the production version. But look how crazy the coilovers look over here. Super high quality. And then the transmission, it's all chromed gears. You can see the carbon fiber drive shaft over there. It's pretty awesome to see, especially if you like engineering and cars in general, and try to understand how it works as a whole. It was pretty awesome for them to put this on the showroom as a model to take a look at. You can see the front mount intercooler down there, twin turbos, and then they have a display piece indicating track times and such, and how all the gauges work in the center console. But pretty awesome. Cool place to just stop by for a few minutes and take a quick peek at everything. Everyone has been pretty nice, just like the rest of Japan. So I wasn't surprised over there, but pretty amazing building. And this building actually connects one side of the town, let's say, from one road to another. So a lot of commuters, they'll use the escalator from one side, go up, as you see on that upper level there, and then walk across while they look down at this area with the cars, and then maneuver themselves to the other side of the street, which is pretty cool. Guys, we're here at a owl forest in Kyoto. Just look at this. This is insane. Bunch of big guys here. Just look at them. It's so crazy. Some of them are sleeping. Some of them you could pet, and the other ones like this you're not supposed to. Pretty insane. Look at this guy, he's huge. Let's see if he's up. Yep, he's definitely up. He's just looking. Some smaller guys here. There's one there, and then two others. This guy's waiting to be on camera. Check this out. This is his time to shine. He's like, hey, what is this? Oh, just a camera.